name is Aisha Beau, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel this week. If you watched my video last week, you know that I did a part 1 of my journey using K18 to repair my hair, and today we're gonna do part 2. So this is the K18 Leave-In Molecular Repair Mask. Last week I used it and I was shocked to see that it was actually working on my hair. Shocked in a good way because I hate the fact that I have heat damage, and I'm someone who is very much a lazy natural who doesn't straighten my hair very often or use too much heat on my hair. So like the few times that I did, it made me sad that it led to some damage. If you didn't already watch part 1 of my K18 journey, I would highly recommend going back, watching that video, familiarizing yourself with what exactly K18 is, what it does, how to use it, because I'm not gonna go over that again this week because, you know, those of you who did already watch want to see like what's the update, what are we doing next week. So check out that video and then come back to this one. So as I said, this is the second installment. So I have just washed my hair. This is my first time washing my hair since my last time using K18. And I'm gonna take it down. As you remember from last week, when you're using K18, you're only supposed to wash your hair with shampoo, no conditioner. I've gotten a lot of feedback on that. All right, let me go in a little bit closer. I've gotten a lot of feedback on the moisture and making sure to retain moisture while I'm using K18, etc., etc. So for now, what I would like to do is I'm going to go in with the K18. I'm still trying to decide if I should go in with some type of leave-in conditioner after I use the K18. My hair honestly did not feel dry. I don't know if it's because the Aunt Jackie's gel is not that drying or because of the fact that I use oil after it, but my hair didn't feel dry. So I think I'm just gonna continue on the same way I did last week, and then maybe next week I'll incorporate a traditional leave-in conditioner into the mix. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna do similar to what I did last week, and I'm gonna add the K18 into the front first, making my way back, but then I'm gonna style from the back to the front. The reason I want to do it like this is because I feel like my front pieces need a lot more TLC, so I want the K18 to be in them for a little bit longer before I start the styling process. Right now I'm separating my hair into 6 sections, so it's going to be the back, the middle, and then the front. So I definitely don't want my YouTube channel to become a bunch of K18 reviews, especially since I'm going to use it for the 4 to 6 weeks that they designated me to use it for. But last week I was sick. Oh my gosh. It was like raining all last week, so I was not feeling well at all, and I didn't get to shoot another video because my plan was to shoot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna detangle my hair because I didn't detangle it in the shower because I didn't use conditioner. I don't know why I'm repeating myself because you should go back and watch the last video, but just in case you forgot. So I'm gonna detangle it right now. My hair is still damp. It's a little bit more dry than it was when I used it last time because I know that the instructions say that your hair should be like towel dry. So I was like, maybe if I make it a little more dry, it'll be even more helpful. But as I was saying, I got sick last week. I had like a really bad cold, and I'm someone who never gets sick. So I've actually never had COVID yet. And I just like hate being sick, so it makes me like really cranky because I'm like, I can't do everything I want to do, and I don't know, I like to relax, but I also like to get everything I need to get done first and then relax. I need to like get over that. Maybe I'll write about it in my newsletter, why you don't have to like earn your rest, why rest is just dessert. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's tomorrow's newsletter. So anyways, all right, let's see. I'm gonna do this in like two little sections. So make sure this is nice and detangled. And then I'll put this, yeah. And then I'll put this really quickly up here so I can do some here. All right. Here's the K18. And now we're going to do 1 pump. So I got some feedback on why mine didn't look as thick as I saw other people's look when they were using it, and that's because I'm supposed to like rub it in my hands a lot and create like more friction. I don't know, let's see, and let's see if I like it this way. Okay, So we have the one pump here. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna rub it. Rub it. Okay, I'm rubbing it a lot. I guess to activate it, I don't know. Okay, So this is how it looked when I saw other people using it. Okay, got it. Oh. So there we go. Oh, make sure I get on the ends, because that is the bane of my existence, these ends. Okay, and that's good. I don't feel like I have to use another pump. I'm just generally very heavy-handed with my product, so I want to use another pump, but I'm gonna just leave it at one pump. Look at me, I'm like, let's just do it just a tittle more. Just on the ends. I wanna make sure them ends get fixed. Yeah, and I wanna make sure I go all the way through. Yes. Let's see if we see any more color definition. Anybody else do like a British accent randomly, like when you're at home? Or in a conversation? Okay, so there, we got it in. And now I'm gonna do the next part of this French section. Honestly, my hair is just so thick that like, just one pump doesn't sit right with me. So here we go, we're activating it. So we put these together. Oh yeah, am I like timing it? Because it's supposed to be 4 minutes where we check on it, but I'm just gonna check on it at the end when I get through the rest of my hair. We're done with the gimmicks. So back to what I was saying before, I wanted to do 2 videos this week. So one like general YouTube video, either like a vlog or just like me talking or something, day in the life, whatever. And then also the K18 review. So I'm sad that I didn't get to it because I was really feeling under the weather, but next week we will have 2 videos. Ideally, what I want to do is I want to start posting on like Mondays and Sundays and Mondays, because I feel like that's when most people are like tuned in. I think Saturdays too. But I want to post 2 videos next week. So one is going to be the part 3 of my K18 journey, as well as like one other video. So in my last, in like one of my last videos where I was just chit-chatting and whatnot, I talked about how I definitely want to make sure that my page isn't just all like hair content, because at the end of the day, I am a lifestyle creator and I have like so many other like cool and unique and fun things about my life that I want to share aside from just my natural hair journey. So so I have an idea on some more posts that I want to do, but I would love if you could let me know in the comment section like what types of things you've liked from the past that I've done in terms of lifestyle non-hair content. And then some things that you would like to see from me, just more about like my life, lifestyle, fashion, beauty, all the things. Yeah, let me know, because I really want to create content that you actually want to watch, aside from my hair. So yeah, so I would just love your feedback on that so that I can stay on track and make sure that I am serving you and giving you content that you actually care about. You know what I'm saying? And don't say that you only want hair content either, because I'm gonna be sad. So what I decided to do is I did the front, and now I'm doing the back with the K18, and then I'm gonna do the middle last. And the reason I'm doing this is so that I can let the back have enough time to really let the K18 seep in before I start styling. So at least when I do start styling, then I'll go to the back, then the middle, then the front, and then the middle can have some time to like let the K18 activate as I'm doing the back pieces. Maybe I'm overcomplicating this, but that's just how my brain works right now. So I was just thinking to myself that I cannot believe that, actually I was gonna say it's about to be October, but today is October 1st. Like, what? I like literally cannot. September flew by. I feel like it was yesterday that I had my birthday, and then like my birthday shoot, then my entire birthday weekend, then it was fashion week, and then after that I was just like, I was depressed after fashion week. If If you watch my twist out video, you know a little bit as to why that happened. Then what happened after that? Then I was just like busy, then I got sick. And then my September was over. It's crazy, man. This year has been flying by. And I feel like I've accomplished the things that I've set out to achieve, but I do feel like there's so much more that I still want to get done. But I have to remind myself to like give myself grace, you know, like I'm only a human and I'm not perfect, and you know, life is meant to be taken a day at a time as opposed to like sprinting through it and thinking that you're gonna check off a bunch of boxes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to give myself some grace in that department. Has anybody else been feeling that way? Like, have you been feeling like time is just flying and you just like want it to slow down just a little bit so you can kind of get some things in order? So let me tell you what just happened. I'm going, minding my business, and it ran out. Like, it literally ran out. And I didn't think I was using that much, honestly. It was like 2 pumps per section. And it's like, it's done. So I have like, this got actually coated with a good amount. This barely got any. And then this is the one section that's left that got none for this round. So I'm just gonna have to keep going. I mean, the most important parts, like the front, definitely got it. It's so ridiculous. Like, this shit is so expensive. For $75, I could only use it 1.5 times. It's really, really expensive. Like, I understand that it works, but also make it bigger. Give me like a bigger option that is non-salon, like professional. I don't know, you could make it like $100 and make it a little bit bigger than this, like Jesus. Okay. All right, so, cause this is a whole section of hair right here. We move, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna detangle it the way that I had planned on doing it. Maybe I have a tiny bit left on my hands, I have no idea. But I'm gonna detangle it. And then my hair is way too thick for just tiny amounts of this. All right, so it is detangled. And what I'm gonna do, yeah, and I can't even like open this bottle because it's not like, look at this, look at this. I don't want to put it on my hand, I want to put it directly on my hair. I'm like, y'all should see me, I'm like pushing it really hard right now, but there's nothing. Like, this is a weird kind of bottle because I'm like, how can I feel back, open it and maybe like scrape it? Okay. Haha! Okay, so I pulled it up. Damn. Okay, so I pull it up. Oh, that was like that last squirt. I got like this much. I guess let's rub it up. But I feel like I'm doing it like lotion, like it's rubbing it into my hands, but it's fine. All right, I got a little bit. I got this much, so, and that's all that's gonna have to be used for this section. And let's see what happens. All right, so I was able to open it. She's strong. I'm gonna use my nail to like scrape as much as I can out. And then just put whatever I have just on the ends right now. All right. I did the best I can. Now that I got all the sections, just act like it's normal. I got all the sections with the K18. So right now we're gonna take a look without any product, see what we're working with. As I mentioned in my last video, you don't really see a ton of curl definition when my hair is detangled, but it looks good. Let's see. I feel like this is good. We're getting that curl, wow. This is like even better than the last video. I'll try to see if I can get a screenshot from the last video of how it looked that time. This is even better because before it was just the end. Now I can see it's curling up more. which is really good. We're seeing some traction here. This is good. Look at the other side. This is my side that like be dead and limp every time. Definitely better. Definitely better than it was before. Yeah, definitely better than it was before. I'm happy. It's getting better. I don't see like a huge difference from week 1 to week 2. Hopefully week 3 will be better, even better. I'll take a look, you know, at the footage from last week and see. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in and put some gel in my hair to style it the way that I normally do. And the gel that I'm gonna use is the same gel that I used last week, and that is the Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink Flaxseed Elongating Curling Gel. So it is Sunday and I have missed church for the past 2 weeks. So I'm about to go and stream church while I add the gel to my hair, and then I'll come back and then I'm going to diffuse my hair as well. So let's get this Sunday started.
Amen. Amen. Glory to God. Glory to God. You can sit down. I might stand you back up, but you can sit down for now. Sometimes we use something called a decision tree, and we all want to live fruitful lives. But we worry about making the wrong decision because you are trying. I think I'm preaching already. You're trying to make a decision based on the outcome that you want. That's not the job I was believing for. I know that I asked him for money that I needed for these things and this job, but I've been waiting a while, and maybe I should say yes because this is the only option. Maybe it is good.
Wow.
But then, has anybody had a heart that wasn't moving? That numbness, you don't feel nothing. I'm preaching right now and you're trying to catch it, but it feels like it's just bouncing off because you've been in pain so long you don't feel nothing anymore. That's that wayside soil. Seed-soil relationship determines if I'm going to believe the word that I heard. You have to recognize where you are emotionally, because the seeds that spring up are brought to life or whether awakened by what's going on in the soil. And so there are seeds inside of us all the time that may or may not be growing right now. You have a seed bank, and that seed bank is comprised of words that you have received and believed at some time or another, but the condition of the soil is not such that they're growing right now. All of the lies that you believed about yourself are living in there. And so every single time you have to make a difficult decision, the first thing I want you to do is sit quietly and figure out how you feel. Because you've been taught to ignore how you feel and try to make the decision anyway. But how you're doing emotionally is going to determine which beliefs awaken. And the beliefs that awaken will determine the questions you ask when you think. But when I allow myself to ignore how I feel and try to jump over.
Okay, I'm back. That was a very, very, very good word. I definitely feel energized. I was already feeling energized for the week ahead, but I feel like that spoke to my soul and some of the things that I'm feeling and going through right now, and I feel good. I feel really, really good after that. So I'm glad that I could have like allowed work to make me miss it, but I'm glad that I was like, you know what, we're just gonna have to, we're gonna have to pivot. We'll bring the camera over there so you can see the process of the hair, but I'm gonna get this word in between. So yeah, it was fantastic. But as you can see, I have gone through, added gel to my entire head, and the curls are looking good. You know, we have a few stragglers, but overall we're looking good in the curl department. I didn't have to use the swirling method. I just like allowed my curls to kind of spring up on their own. Go here so you can see a little bit closer. And over here as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna diffuse my hair and enjoy my Sunday. So let me diffuse it. I'm gonna use my Dyson diffuser because I just love it so much. Last time I was gonna time how long it took me to diffuse my hair, and I ended up like doing a bunch of stuff like after I had diffused it, so I didn't look at the time exactly. But this time I'm actually gonna time it just so we can, you know, see how quickly this works. So right now it is 12:25 p.m. and I'm about to start diffusing. Let's see when I get to, I'm gonna attempt to get my hair 100% dry. I sometimes get a little lazy and like around like the 90% mark, I'm like, all right, we can just air dry it for the rest of the day. But anyways, all right, let me diffuse it. So I feel like my hair is, honestly, let's feel it. It's giving 90% again. No, I feel like it's like 95% dry right now. Let's see what time it is. It is 12:55. So that means it took about 30 minutes for me to dry my hair, get it to about 90%. Again, it's just like some of the ends feel a little bit wet, but I don't have the patience right now. All right, so now let's put some oil in here and have our final thoughts on week 2 of K18. Okay, now y'all know it's the Carol's Daughter Goddess Strength. I need to buy some new oil. Please remind me in the comments or tell me in the comments, yell at me to buy new oil because there's only a tiny bit left and it's only gonna last me for like 1 more week. So let's pop this oil in here. Okay, see, we have a little bit of wetness right here, okay. See, I can feel it more when I like let my hair cool down and I can actually like get through it. Okay, so some of the undersides are still a bit wet to dry. Let's dry it a little bit more. All right, now my hair is more dry. I just had to like hit it with the diffuser one more time. This is my hair after week 2 of using K18. So I guess my final thoughts on week 2, having used K18 for 2 weeks. My first thought is there is not enough product in the damn bottle for $75. I don't care if you say a little goes a long way. My hair is thick, okay? That's that thick. My hair is way too thick for that tiny bottle. So I'm very disappointed that I was only able to get 2 uses out of it for $75. I'm cranky about it, but I will be ordering another bottle tonight so that I can have some by the end of the week and then use it for my next wash. But overall, when it comes to the actual results, I'm pleased. I don't see a huge difference from the results from last week, but I definitely see the front of my hair curling up some more. Let's get in closer. Yeah. The front of my hair definitely has like a nice curl to it, which is great, especially since I didn't have to swirl it around. It curled up on its own with the product. So that makes me really happy. And then in terms of how my hair feels, my hair definitely does feel soft. I don't feel any dryness right now, which is great. And I also want to note, in the first video, I was talking about how I wondered how the K18 leave-in played with other products, and I will say that it played really well with my Aunt Jackie's gel because I got no flaking. As you can see, there's no flaking right now, which is really good. So that makes it a great pair with any styling product. And I love the volume. I love the fact that my hair is curled all the way to the end in most cases. There are a few pieces I feel like I would probably get like a little bit of a trim on, or I want to like keep trying with to see them get better. But overall, I'm very happy with my result. I can't wait to see what happens in week 3. And let's just get some more close-up shots. The side of my hair, the front again, and then we'll show this side. So overall, we're in a good place. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident about how my hair looks with a wash and go. And this is day 1 hair. It doesn't look like scraggly, which is great. And it feels nice and soft. It's voluminous and it's defined, which makes me very happy. Last week, it was raining all week, so I didn't get to see how long this wash and go really lasted because I had my hair up in a bun or in a high puff for the entire week. So this week, it's going to be sunny, so I can actually see like the longevity of this style. Hopefully it lasts me for a majority of the week. I have a few things taking place at the later end of the week, so hopefully my hair still looks good for all of those occasions. Aside from that, I am pleased. You know what I'm about to say. If you watch this entire video, let me know that you are one of my ride or dies in the comment section below, and let me know of any feedback you might have, any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that in the comment section. Y'all know I reply to all of my comments as long as you're being appropriate. I will make sure that I respond to all of your comments and actually engage in a conversation with you. This is a community, okay? We have a good time here and we are building a bond, you know what I'm saying? And if you like this video and you haven't already, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't, make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you know my next video goes live. And as I mentioned, if you have any suggestions for non-hair related content that you would love to see, please let me know in the comment section below. I have some things in store, but I also want to make sure that I incorporate things that you actually care about as well. So thank you so much again for watching, and I can't wait to keep updating you. And until next time.